fucking hate life. No, my computer crashed last night again. And since we updated and installed drivers, it reset all of my fucking things. So you guys couldn't hear me for a good second. Sorry about that. Well, that explains a lot. Go to sleep. I wish I could, but you see, there's this little chemical in your brain that causes stress. And when you're stressed, sometimes it affects your sleep. I slept for 2 hours today. I took a nap after I finished my work. I slept for 2 hours and I somehow felt more tired. So what happened? Sorry, okay. So catching you all up quick. My computer did a update without telling me. It basically just installed another Windows update automatically, and there just wasn't anything I could do about it. It just did it. And then after that, I was doing some other things, and then it just crashed on me again. If you've been following my fucking trail of misery for the past 2 months, 3 months, starting in August and fucking in October, my computer has been having non-stop, constant issues of crashing, breaking, and just being an absolute pain in my goddamn ass. I have dropped close to $1,000 on this thing, trying to keep it floated and repaired and upgraded, just throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks, because even the techs where I took it couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on with it. And at first we thought it was the monitor, which it probably was, but we also, figured out some other shit too. My computer was set to overclock without me knowing. God damn it, if you don't know what overclocking does, it's essentially overdriving your computer so it performs at maximum efficiency at all times. Overclocking is extremely bad for a computer for an extended period of time because it degrades parts, it degrades the motherboard, everything. And apparently that's been on for as long as I've had this fucking thing without me realizing it. Ha fucking za. And I've been dealing with that for 3 months. And then, you guys don't know this, I'm autistic, I'm on disability because fuck me. Having a disability like autism just makes you undesirable where I live. So I can't get a job. This is the literal only opportunity I can do to keep myself afloat, and I'm on disability. Fun fact, my disability actively punishes me for being married. If my partner makes equal to what I make, if my partner works and gets a paycheck that's equal to what I get, no money for you. Fuck you. Just die in a hole. Note, no other province in Canada does this. Only where I live. I'm punished for living my life. So, fucking yay, bud. So, I had to dip into my savings and everything to get my computer repaired, to pay rent on time, and I'm broke. So when my computer did another happy, fun crash die last night, I just broke down. I gave up. I broke down completely, and I couldn't take it anymore. I don't know what else to do at this point. We think we fixed it by installing another driver update. Cool. Cool. Magic Space rocks. I fucking hate this. I fucking hate this. I am so fucking tired of chasing fucking electric ghosts in my computer. I just want to make videos and content and make a career out of this. A career of making people happy and getting people into the stuff that I'm into. Because it's lonely and boring. But if I can't do that, I can't keep the lights on. I can't pay rent. I'm fighting algorithms that don't give a shit. I'm getting flagged constantly on TikTok for even just explaining shit. Not even being a dick. Not even fighting with somebody. Someone asks a genuine question like, hey, I don't know what gatekeeping is. Can you explain it to me? Sure. I explain it fully. Fuck you. You violated the guidelines. How? I never said anything that could violate it. Point to where I did it. No, fuck you. I am literally arguing with a computer. And a computer is causing my problems. I cannot escape the cyberware. Holy fuck. How does Magic Rock work? No one can tell me. Not even the wizards. I haven't even had that much to eat today because I've been so fucking stressed out. Jesus fucking Christ. See, I don't know what to do at this point. I have no money. I'm broke as fuck. And yes, the Nuzlocke have been helping, but I have had no energy to do Nuzlocke because my computer will have a fucking seizure if I have too much plugged into it. So, here we are. Here we fucking are, kids, friends, pals. The good news, because there is some good news in this cavalcade of bullshit, I got the Blood Angels video done. It's just awaiting final edits and such, basically just going over, seeing if I made any spelling mistakes, and correcting some information if I got some information wrong. Oh my god, someone that double checks their work. Holy fuck. How rare. I hope it does too there. I hope it does too. But yeah, I'm sorry that, like, the past 3 months, it has been just... Apparently it's very noticeable when I'm emotional and angry. So, like, I'm sorry if, like, you guys have been seeing it more often than not, and I have been, like, more aggressive against the gatekeepers and assholes within the 40k community. Partly because, like, they've just been more vocal and screechy lately, and sometimes you need to, like, hit the roof of the apartment building you're living in and scream at them to shut the fuck up, because no one cares about their fucking pants-shitting tantrum. Hi, Adelie. Feel like shit. I feel like shit. Further good news, I got my updated COVID vaccine. Bad news, where the fuck is my Windows update? I'm promised all the time that they're just injecting nanites into me. Where the fuck is my Windows update? Maybe that will fix the autism. I am told. Nope. Doesn't work that way. Justine? Terrible news. Did you know that the high school we went to is no longer in existence? It is gone, torn down, torn asunder from what we saw. Probably a very good thing because there was asbestos in the ceiling. So if we get cancer later, we got a good lawsuit on our hands. Pretty affordable lawsuit. Maybe that's why I had cancer. Oh, fuck! Oh, no! Ask a lawyer for advice. Maybe they can help. I'm so sorry. But yeah, just life has been a fucking roller coaster. A lot of it's been bad. God. Hi, Shadow. Oh God, another Shadow. Oh wait, are you the same Shadow that I already know? Can I help you with content? No, you cannot. My content is just, you gotta get it done. It's awesome that you're out there being an influencer. Proud of you. Oh, thank you. It has been a very big journey doing this, honestly. What do you mean you gotta get it done? You make the content, you make it, hopefully people watch it. Just gotta get it done. And everything I do is from my computer. I record, my audio software is on my computer, my editing software is on my computer. If I can't work on my computer, well, fuck me. And that's why I just gotta get shit done. Until the next crash, where in that case I just against the desk. Oh shit, I'm so sorry about that. Yay! This month sucks! Yo, can I just have like a proper snowfall so I can just relax and watch the snowfall? And just like turn off for like an hour? Like the best fucking thing that I can do in a day, in my opinion, for both you TikTok and you YouTube. By the way, if you're on TikTok, please go subscribe to my YouTube. I appreciate it. One of the most relaxing things that I can do is just watch the snowfall with a hot beverage in my hand and just not do anything else. Just watch the snowfall and relax. There's not much I can do about there's not much we can do about the algorithms there. It's algorithms. They're all really fucky right now. So I heard there's a book that is a field manual for the AM. Is this a real book? AM. He went to the heart surgery. He almost died out later, but they got him patched up. He's in IC. That's good. Can my brain please turn off for an hour and the voices won't stop? The voices! Snowstorms are nice, but I prefer a nice long thunderstorm. Astra Militarum. There is the downloadable data sheet for Imperial Guard on the Warhammer download site. It has all their data sheets and everything that you need. And then there's the Minotaurum Field Manual, which has all point updates that you need to play the game. I wish we had snow down here instead of rain. We get both, and it's terrible. The Imperium versus the Orcan Empire in its prime that you don't know. If you don't know about, I can help. Blood for the Blood God, Skulls for the Skull Throne. So, a little bit about me here. Sorry. It has been a very wonderful adventure. Honestly, I do love doing this job. I do love this. It allows me to be me. I'm in charge of what I say and what I do. And I have met some incredible, wonderful people doing this. And just seeing so many people, even if for a minute, just laugh at what I do or what I say, just bringing a smile to someone's face, even for a short amount of time, is extremely rewarding to me as an individual. Because, like, when I was growing up, I was so devoid of joy. I was rarely happy when I was growing up. And it's for a multitude of reasons. But seeing, like, doing all this stuff, talking about all this stuff, has been an extremely rewarding and enriching experience in my life. It's also helped me build up a spine, essentially, stand up for myself more, because I'm not this pathetic weakling that I thought myself that I was. And that I can do things, that I'm not helpless, I'm not hopeless. And as well as encouraging people that want to get into the stuff that I like, and showing them that there is people in here that are good, that are wanting their company, that are wanting them to join in. It's also helped me in my personal life and feel more confident in myself. Yes, I still struggle with depression, I still struggle with image, I still struggle with who I am as a person. Everybody does. Your journey does not end when you hit 25. It keeps fucking going. It's really woken me up to a lot of the toxicity in my life. It helped me learn that a lot of the people that I thought were my closest friends were actually really disturbed and disgusting people that would quickly sell you out if it means that they get some sort of validation on it. That no matter what, it was always about them, not you, not me at all. People that never supported me, people that never even acknowledged what I was doing. Hell, would even lie about me in some ways and instances. Hey, I wanted to say that you're awesome, and I hope your tech problems finally sort themselves out and you can relax. Much love from Washington. Thank you, Michael. And this is a part of life. You hit some stones, you hit some bumps, you fall off the bike. Yeah, it's okay to lay down for a bit. It's okay to take stock of how you're okay. But eventually you do need to get back up. You do need to try again. It's all about just not letting rock bottom kill you. Being able to talk, essentially, uh, to you guys and be honest about what's going on, while also having that distance, is helping. Because I can inform you guys what's going on, and as I said before, I want to be honest with you guys. I want you guys to know what's going on with me, because I've seen what happens when content creators are way too open, or like they close themselves off and then everyone's like, oh my god, are they dead? Oh my god, did they die? What the fuck is happening? No, none of that. I'll let you guys know what's going on. Very basics, very bare bones. Just like, hey, not doing okay. I will be okay. Just need to let you guys know so that way none of you are like, because I prefer to be honest. I prefer to be real with people. I prefer to live in reality rather than have this veneer of I'm invincible and nothing can hurt me, or just like you guys are so amazing, and then have that extremely personal relationship, which a lot of people. I've seen this happen with a few content creators where they get really personal and intimate with their community, and both the community and sometimes the content creator don't realize the power dynamic that is going on there, and that a lot of bad things can happen from that. It's why I don't really talk in DMs with anybody in my community. If someone alerts me to something that's going on my server, that's fine. That's alerting me to a problem. If someone is asking me a genuine question, I answer the question, and that's it. I don't talk to people in my community unless they approach me with a question, or just like, hey, appreciate what you do. I send some hearts or I say thank you, and then I'm done. I move on. Because, again, I'm being real with people, is that I'm still just a regular guy. I'm still just an idiot who screams at the top of his lungs about a fictional universe where fungus men believe in something like, I'm a tank, 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 I'm a tank. And somehow they can reflect fucking anti-tank weapons. I love a universe where there's 7 giant rings that can exterminate the galaxy, and somehow one of the most dangerous things in it is a grunt that believes that a methane mine exists on an artificial structure. I love all these different sci-fi series. I even love some fantasy ones, because, like, hey, sometimes just having the bow and arrow is sometimes cooler than having a gun, even though the gun is cool. I prefer to just be open and honest about who I am and what I am than not be. To put on a mask, a visage. We get enough of that. We get enough of that with people on YouTube who are just like always happy, always smiling, and then you're absolutely stunned and bewildered when eventually they have a mental breakdown, because guess what? The human condition cannot survive that for an extended period of time. It is not good for them. It is not healthy for them to be doing that constantly. It's admirable to want to be the positive light in a room. Always admirable. But it is not good to always be that. Sometimes you need to just, like, crash. And just, like, fall down on the bed and cry yourself to sleep. It is okay to do that. Are the Twice Dead King books a decent read? Oh, which one are those again? I'm sorry, I've been so fucked on Blood Angels lore. Twice Dead Lom. I can't even type correctly anymore. Ah! Yeah, the Twice Dead King books. Sorry, my brain was like, AOS? No, 40k. No, they're good. They're good. They're about the Silent King. Silent King is a very interesting character, and just watching the political game around him and how the Necron tier interacts with him is pretty interesting. You can't help anyone if you're not taking care of yourself first. Exactly. Um, this has been one of the most rewarding experiences in my life. And it's something that I've genuinely wanted to do for me. Examples where I did stuff that wasn't for me, I played lacrosse for like 3 years. I was a goalie. I was a very good goalie because, despite what you may see on here, I am 6 foot. I am a tall bastard. And lacrosse, the net is pretty small. The net is pretty small. It's about like yay here on me. I stand in front of that net in full goalie gear. No one could see the net. And all I had to do literally was just be labyrinth wall, and nothing could get past me. I quit that because I was being bullied horrendously. Some of my fellow players would whip balls at my back. If you do not know what a lacrosse ball is, it's a ball about yay big. Yay big. It is harder than a hockey puck. And that shit hurts. Because your back, as a goalie, is not protected. It is exposed to the elements. So imagine getting this, harder than a hockey puck, whipped at your back. Yeah, no, I quit that. And then I did snowboarding for a couple of years as well, all throughout high school. That was a fun experience. That was a fun experience, though I also did that because my parents rewarded sports. They heavily focused on sports and would reward. My brother did hockey. My brother was the hockey player. He was the lacrosse player, all that kind of stuff. So I thought, like, hey, maybe I can get some of the attention that my brother gets if I do this. And I made myself fucking miserable. Sure, I still love snowboarding. I think snowboarding is very fun and a very rewarding experience when you get it down. And I have some very funny stories when I snowboarded. But again, I wasn't doing that for me. I was doing that for someone else. I was doing that to impress other people. I wasn't doing it to impress me, to make myself feel better. And my only true loves of doing things was gaming, voicing different things, and tabletop gaming. Those were the only things that I felt like I was good at. And also, since I was big, I could do heavy lifting. But heavy lifting became monotonous. It was just boring as shit. Demolition's fun when you're actually destroying stuff, which is 5% of the job. The other 95% of a demolition job is setting everything up to do the demolition and then taking it all down once the demolition is done. And then if someone else buys the property that you're demoing, well, you're not doing the demoing anymore, so you don't even get to do the 5% fun thing. So go fuck yourself. I finally got that building fucking done. I gutted that piece of shit for like years. Do you like Minecraft? Not really. Minecraft, I see the appeal of Minecraft. I really do get it. But ADHD is a bitch, and if I'm sitting there just with the soft music in my ears while digging a hole, my brain just goes, we can just do this in real life. But you know what we can't do in real life? Go to an underwater city and kill a bunch of freaks. And then I go play BioShock for an hour. Then we had the lockdown. We had the COVID lockdown. Yay, the fucking disease. I love living in a society that can at least survive the Black Plague. And that's when I started doing this. Because it was either this or lose my goddamn mind. And yeah, here we are. Fucking 3 years later. Did you see the new Garfield trailer with Chris Pratt? Fucking hate that it's Chris Pratt again. Let someone else in the reins. They only brought in Chris Pratt and Samuel L. Jackson for star power. If you're not that confident in your movie sucks. I thought SeaWorld was going to have a bad day. Hey, by that last quote from you. I lost my mind a long time ago. Yeah, yes, it was long ago and I've lost my mind. When did you lose your mind? I don't know, I lost it. Why is that fucking ferret the only funny thing from the third Ice Age movie? Why? Question, I know you're not too knowledgeable of Age of Sigmar, but what do you know of Chaos lore? It's very similar to that of 40k lore, basically Tzeentch, Nurgle, Slaanesh, Khorne. They're pretty much the same as they are in 40k. It's just the difference is that the War Master of Chaos is, why am I forgetting his name? Oh my god. No, not Abaddon, you fucking computer. Archaon. Archaon the Everchosen. The leader there is Archaon, who is the son who is the bastard son of, why am I forgetting his name now, too? It's the Demon Prince of Chaos Undivided. Be'lakor. He is the bastard son of Be'lakor. Then there is a cannibal prince who is the most annoying bastard to deal with, and Warhammer Total War, because he just eats people and regenerates health. I do not get it, and I do not want to know why. No, Abaddon gets shit done too. Okay, this is something that bugs me, and I am going to address it because I'm a Black Legion apologist, okay? Okay, I want everyone to understand something about Ezekiel Abaddon. I need everyone to understand something about the first company captain of the Luna Wolves and later Sons of Horus, and is now War Master of Chaos. Abaddon is self-admitted to not be a logistical strategist. He is a field commander. He is much more versed in battlefields than he is galactic planning. Abaddon would much rather be in the field than be in the logistics room. He is a warrior. He is a son of Synthonia. And he actually does get a lot of shit done. And he is a very smart and clever person, but he's smart and clever in just different ways. The other problem is that he's having to deal with, well, chaos. He's dealing with other warbands, individuals, and people who either get too high for their britches or just don't give a flying fuck what he has to say. Because, well, cool, I'm free for the first time in my life, so I'm gonna go do what I want to do, And you can't stop me, asshole. And to be fair, the Long War is not very, something a lot of people want to do. He has to cajole. He has to align himself. He has to essentially play favorites. He has to do so much politicking for a guy that fucking admits that he hates doing it. And it's not an argument of, oh, well, he's the lore master of chaos. He's the chosen of the gods. The gods are constantly trying to play him against himself. Tzeentch, Nurgle, Khorne, and Slaanesh don't want the war to end. They want the war to continue. They want the great game to never end, so they're self-sabotaging little pricks because if they know they win, they lose. So they want this endless stalemate to keep going. So they constantly pull and nudge at the forces of chaos while they're on Black Crusading. So Abaddon gathers all these demons. He gathers all these heretics, all these rebels, all these space marines from like 10,000 years of history, and he launches the crusade. Everything's going well, swimmingly. They're tearing apart the Imperium left and right. Up! Yep! He's doing a little too well. He's pulling the bolt a little too much there on the machine. So you know what Nurgle does? Nurgle looks at some of those plague warbands and goes, hey, the garden needs some tending over there. Just a little bit away. Just a little bit. You're not going too far. It's not that big of a problem. And then those guys leave. And then Abaddon's like, well, what the fuck? And then Khorne just goes, hey, this is boring. Go somewhere else, Khorne guys. And the Khorne guys are like, yes, sir! Blood for the blood god! And charge off in that direction. Slaanesh, all they gotta do is go, I'm bored. You're bored now, too. And then the Slaanesh Marines just go off in that direction. And then the Tzeentch Marines. I want to change the scenery. Gone! And then Abaddon only got the Black Legion left, and the Black Legion, though numerous in number, War of Attrition still sucks, guys. So he has to pull back, and he has to sit there and go, well, time to build up for the next one. Yay! Hi.
Hi, sorry to interrupt. Where are the burger buns?
They should be in the freezer downstairs.
Okay, thank you.
I love you. So, imagine being a commander that doesn't like the politics, that doesn't like having to talk to a lot of other people, but you have to get the job done. And then those people have their own agendas and their own ways of doing shit, and essentially you just have our modern day world just with some extra skin on top of the books. Abaddon is not a failure because of himself, he is a failure because of circumstance. And even then, he's not a failure. He has caused tons of fucking problems by just pointing some right people in the right direction. He literally helped with the Blood Crusade. He literally had 3 Death Stars under his command, and he gave away 2 of them because he didn't need them or want them. They're too big to supply, they're too big to keep maintained, so fuck it, I don't need them. I only need the one. And it's not even to be used as the weapon it was intended, because guess what? You kind of need some planets to, set the seeds down, to go do some shit. Planet-destroying weapons are useful as a weapon of fear, but they're not useful long-term because, well, you can't grow shit on an asteroid belt. I'm sorry. Has Sanguinius ever shown his fury, or is it only alluded to? No, he has shown his fury. He has just gone straight berserker, and thankfully it was in the War for Terra books, and he just looked at a Titan Legion of Warhounds, ripped into one's head, killed the pilot, killed the crew, and then flew out with the corpse while still holding the spear, and looked the rest of them dead in the eye and said, try me. All those Titans ran away like scared little bitches. By the way, I get to complain now about the Blood Angels. All their fucking artwork in 30K is just Sanguinius. I'm sorry, that's boring as fuck. All of their artwork is just Sanguinius either fighting a demon or getting his ass kicked or being a boomer and sitting on his chair doing nothing. That's all the artwork is for Blood Angels. Holy fuck, I have tried my best to find artwork of Blood Angels in every which way I can. Unless it's 40K, they have nothing. Nothing at all. Most of the Siege of Terra books, it's either Custodes, Guard, White Scars, or just Imperial Fists. That's driving me nuts. So, by the way, heads up, the fucking Blood Angels videos lore section is going to be light on pictures. Again, I'm sorry. What's your opinion on the Black Dragons? They got bone claws. They're Wolverines. Whee! That's all they are. I make a Eternal Guard army eventually. Next, pick an army and get with it! Have you ever played Dragon Age? I have not played Dragon Age, but I did get to see pre-alpha of Dragon Age Inquisition. Ha! Oh, what a piece of shit game that turned out to be. And I got to see pre-alpha of it. Yay. Place of Zen. Speaking of Sanguinius, who do you think the next Primarch will come? I keep telling everyone! It's most likely gonna be Lehman! It's gonna be Lehman Russ! It's probably gonna be Lehman fucking Russ. And he's probably gonna be like fucking fighting Fulgrim or something. Loyalist is gonna be Lehman Russ. Traitor, it's most definitely Fulgrim. Is it true that there is a Salamander's Legion that can breathe fire? I don't fucking remember. I know their librarians do that. I can hear meowing, let the kitty in. I wonder, have you ever done Mass Effect lore? I have not done Mass Effect lore because trying to deep dive into Mass Effect without, like, trying to hemorrhage your brain is very hard. Speaking of, I actually am replaying the first Mass Effect game, and it's a lot of lore. It's a lot, but at the same time, it's not much. Cool, the Krogans and the Solarian... The Krogan went to war with everybody because they're warmongering pricks. Favorite race, by the way. I love the Krogan. Have you ever seen all 4 seasons in a day? I live in Canada, so I did. Hey, do you remember Space Marine spit acid? I do. Unless you're Imperial Fists, which in that case you can't. The Sons of Dorn can't spit acid. Because they're losers. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, it's something to do with a lot of shit that happened way back in, like, during their formation, is that, like, just some of the organs they have just don't work. So they were just like, well, they don't work, we don't use them, so they don't have them anymore. I really like the Shining Angels, although canonically the chapter is dead, so unplayable. Wrong! Wrong again! Just because canonically they're dead does not mean shit. Because guess what? Imperial records are garbage. And they've heard plenty of times that chapters or people have died only for them to resurface years or months later. You can do your Shining Angels. Don't let anything stop you. Especially since, guess what? Chapters take up heraldries and colors all the time. So your chapter could be the new Shining Angels. You get in the Super Mario RPG remake, K-Bomb. I started this stream off saying I'm broke. There's a Ko-fi link up there, though. You can donate to my Ko-fi if you want to help. I promise you it'll probably just go to my rent. And my savings. Because, God, I need to repair that. Also, think about subscribing to my Patreon, because Patreon is great. And you guys get to see videos early. Speaking of, the Blood Angels video will be up there early tomorrow. Ooh. You get to watch the video early. And then it goes up on YouTube on Saturday. And think about you help me. I can stay afloat. I can keep making content. Keep making you guys happy. Tick for tat, or you could buy the merch. I got a merch store. Just saying, there's a pretty good sweater in there. Pretty good sweater. Pretty good shirt. It's fun stuff. Thoughts on Commissar Yarrick? My gay boy is dead. Big sad. I have a friend that plays Celestial Lions. They died to orc snipers. Yay, Patreon rewards. And also the writer for the first two Me games got replaced with someone who hated me too. What? Mac Walters? Fuck is Mac Walters? Hold on. Oh, I can hear those burgers sizzling. Woo, boy, I can hear those burgers sizzling. Thoughts on what will happen with Ghazghkull Thraka? He'll go to a new war zone. He'll be big. He'll get more boys. Those are my thoughts. The honest truth. Borber? Yeah, I could smell those Borbers from like a mile away. I can hear them. What about Gears of War lore? We don't play Gears of War for the lore in this household. We play it for the fun. Honestly, Gears of War lore is also not that deep. We colonized planet. The race that lived on it fucking hates us. Oh no, there's an infectious disease called lambent. And it's killing everybody. While we're also killing each other. Oh no, we won the war! Woo! And then something about tomatoes. Any thoughts on Season 5 of Halo? Okay, so get this. I got the Battle Pass, and it unlocked everything. I don't know how that happens or how that works. But it did. I'm not complaining. I got everything for free. Nice. It's nice when a glitch works your way, I guess. I don't know how. I don't know why. I can't explain it. But I got it. Yeah, Yeah, no. Like, I like Gears of War, but its lore is very paper thin. Extremely fun games, though. Extremely fun games. I even like 5. Would still like a new story DLC for Halo Infinite. Oh boy, so would I. But we're not getting it, because fuck Microsoft. Doo-doo. Speaking of video games, guys, don't forget to go vote for the Gaming Awards. We got some good stuff that's up there. Like, Dead Space is up for Best Audio Design, so please go vote for Dead Space. Also, we got, like, Best Music, and our boy, Hi-Fi Rush is up there, too. Go vote for Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush is a great game. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was excellent. I really liked how it worked as a music game and a beat 'em up, and that you had to time the beating of the person with the music. It was good. It was fun, intuitive, really accessible, and it was really, really fun. Read the Akira manga yet? Nope! I'm not gonna read Depression. I already put all my votes in. Same! It's already Game Awards time again? Yes! Go vote! And I'm still laughing because Hogwarts Legacy ain't shit. Watching all those grifters come and shit themselves in copium. Delicious. But yeah, best game of the year right now is between Mario Wonder, Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Tears of the Kingdom, Spider-Man 2, and Resident Evil 4 Remake. So yeah, good shit. Xenoblade 3 should be on that list. There is Best RPG, but I did not see Xenoblade on Best RPG. Did my votes, and Hi-Fi Rush has multiple nominations. Yes, but I also tried to vote not for the same game twice. I tried to share the love. Hello. Oh, trust me, I'm only going for like 2 more minutes here. So I'm going to use this last 2 minutes to shill my shit, because I need money so I can afford rent, guys. Okay. A reminder to each and every one of you beautiful fucks. Please, I have a Ko-fi. Donate to Ko-fi if you want. I am currently doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. If you want to, like, influence the game in such ways, like kill a Pokemon, revive a Pokemon, name a Pokemon, or allow me a free reroll, please donate to the Ko-fi. Tell me what you want. If you want to give me a monthly help, join the Patreon. Patreon's only $5 a month, and you get to see content early. You get to see updates to what the content is going through, all that kind of stuff. Plus, you get a little sticker pack. Yay, fun times. Join my YouTube. Please subscribe to it. Please, all that kind of stuff. Subscribe to my YouTube helps me more than being here on TikTok, because TikTok hates Canadians. And fucking screws me over in every which way. So I'm trying to get all 68K of you from here to there. So, yay! Pain. Alright. I do need to go eat, because I'm starving, and I haven't had anything to eat since, like, lunch. Alright, good night, TikTok! I love you! Yes, for you! You beautiful people. I love you. Thoughts on people Starfield not being nominated for Game of the Year? I don't care. It takes a lot more than being a Bethesda game to make it the Game of the Year. Sorry. Remember, please support me in every way that you can. Share the video, share the streams, all that kind of stuff. I appreciate you guys very much. Oh my god. You all have a fantastic